Good afternoon and welcome to Trojan Vision.
Your one-stop shop for all things West Brunswick. I'm Hannah Martin.
And I'm Haley Gio. So much has happened already this school year, and it's our mission to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Yo, it's your boy Double O, Pretty Thug, baby. Had to get it for the news report right quick. Look, no, this ain't your average flow. Come in here, yeah, it's your boy Double O. Hang the radio, but I had to do it for the show. Tell me throw it down, drop the mic on the floor, you know. Yippee-yah, yippee-yay, yippee-yo. How I feel when now I threw them doors. Know it ain't the best when I'm sitting at a desk, but it hits the best when I can say I'm from West, cause you know we got the best teams. Need some really big rings, but we ain't getting looks, then you know we in the books. West Brunswick know about the knowledge, cause education keeps what we trying to get to college. I just keep it cool, this ain't your average flow, this ain't your average school, this ain't your average flow, this ain't your average school.
Foreign exchange students are no new concept to the halls of West Brunswick. This year we have David Reyes from Spain participating in the foreign exchange program. Our newspaper staff also had the opportunity to meet Sofia Samuelsson, a Swedish foreign exchange student at West Brunswick in 1988 and 1989. Angela Arevalo and Olivia Corby have the scoop.
My name is Sofia Samuelsson and I'm from Sweden.
I'm David and I'm from Spain.
I was here 88 to 89, so I was a graduate in 1989. Actually, my mom decided, they kind of do that. She said, you go out and see the world and I'm going to send you to the USA and see what happens. So I didn't quite take that decision, but when she told me this is what we're going to do, I was on it.
Because nowadays in Spain it's very hard to find a job, and if I know English, it would be more easy to find a job.
I did it all. I did everything. I played volleyball, then I get into basketball, and then I did a sport I never tried before, softball. So, and I was a member of the West Wind and creative writing and everything. I did the whole American experience.
I'm in the soccer team. Yes, I started playing soccer since I think I was 3 or 5 years old. Here is like more like you can say anything to the ref, you can celebrate the goal when you score.
To make the language in my head to go from Swedish to English, because I was of course thinking in Swedish at the beginning, and then I had to translate it, and by that time my friends were far away, they didn't wait for me to translate it. So
a lot of English, the culture.
yeah, that's sure it did. It influenced me in every way. I would not be the same person I am today if I haven't been here. Because it taught me, as we call it in Swedish, you put skin on your nose, like you become stronger, tougher. It just puts you in circumstances that you would never get into otherwise, and you get to know a lot of new people.
Let's go Trojans! School Spirit, Christian Shepherd and Katie Argo have the story.
Eight. Because everyone participates in the school with the spirit. Everyone likes West.
I think I would give us a 9. I thought that Spirit Week went extremely well. The students were really involved, and we had some great costumes and ideas.
A 7. Because most people do participate in like Spirit Week and going to the sports games and all.
I would say a 7. I feel like individually some students have school spirit, but as a group we could work on that to improve. So I feel like 7's kind of a happy medium.
9, because whenever we had Spirit Week, most of the students partook in that, so yeah.
Go about 8. For the most part, people around here feel good about the school. They're excited to be here, but there's always room to improve.
I think our school is at a 10. I've seen people getting really excited and really supporting the school.
Participating in like after-school activities.
I think that we are doing a good job as it is. I think more things like Spirit Week that are getting kids involved, the pep rallies, all that stuff is really good.
I feel like if students understood each other more and teachers and students communicated more, understanding each other as an individual, that all of us have problems, all of us have good days and bad days, that we would see each other more as equals and not so different.
Maybe a common purpose. Leaders, when leaders emerge, I think that always brings the school together also.
New year, new threads. This school year saw the debut of the revised dress code. Isabel James Hudson and Katie Argo have the story.
Two big changes in the new dress code are that now skirts and dresses and shorts can be mid-thigh. I think in some ways that's a positive because girls come in all shapes and sizes and heights. I think it's important to understand what mid-thigh is, and it's not as cut and dry as the 4 inches. As far as tank tops, I think it's great that students can wear tank tops now. I just think it's important to remember that you need to be professional, and that tank tops definitely need to cover any undergarments that you have.
I think a typical male in that I don't really notice what anybody is wearing at any point. I think there's a lot of good in having people dress professionally and dress for the role that they want. So I think professionally, but it's something that I notice only if it's way out of whack.
Well, I think it's a good dress code, but I just think that people don't follow the dress code that much, and they just wear what they want to.
As a guy, I don't really have too many opinions on the dress code. I mean, I wear tank tops every now and then, but for the girls, I'm sure it's great. But other than that, I don't have much of an opinion on the dress code.
I love the change. I don't see anything wrong with the girls wearing tank tops. I think it's a good thing. It's time for y'all to be able to wear your cute little clothes, as long as you keep covered what needs to be covered. But I think dress code, I think it's a great change. I think it's better for the students, and I think it was long overdue.
Coming up next, Olivia Corby has the sports report.
Yo, it's your boy Double O, Pretty Thug, baby. Had to get it for the news report right quick. Look, no, this ain't your average flow. Come in here, yeah, it's your boy Double O. Hang the radio, but I had to do it for the show. Tell me throw it down, drop the mic on the floor, Yippee-yi, yippee-yay, yippee-yo. How I feel when I walk through them doors. Know it ain't the best when I'm sitting at a desk, but it hits the best when I can say I'm from West, cause you know we got the best teams.
I'm your host, Olivia Corby, a person not qualified to talk about sports, here to talk to you about sports. As our fall athletic season wraps up, we're bringing you recaps of exciting events and team stats. Touching down first in football, our varsity team record is 8 wins and 2 losses. Speaking of touchdowns, star running back Anthony Bubba McCray ranks 8th in the state for touchdowns. McCray has also been recognized as WWAY and WECT as Athlete of the Week. For the first time since, well, before I was born, varsity football defeated New Hanover 26-14. Swinging over to tennis, Trojans had Olivia Rutter and Emily Long represent West at regionals as conference champions in doubles. Our volleyball Lady Trojans have a strong bond and a record of 5-18. They have 5 seniors playing this year, as well as a new assistant coach, Mark Party. I can dig it. Running into regionals, we have 14 kids representing our West team for cross country. We also want to give a hip hip hooray to our cheerleaders who will be competing at nationals soon. Great job, ladies. Before we sign off, we want to give recognition to our other Trojan teams, JV volleyball and football, varsity men's soccer, and varsity women's golf. Great job, Trojans. Now back to you two.
This ain't your average flow, this ain't your average school, this ain't your average flow, this ain't your average.
Thanks for tuning in to Trojan Vision,
where we help you to see things clearly.
Yo, it's your boy Double O, Pretty Thug, baby. Had to get it for the news report right quick.